Hello, everyone. It says we're live. But that doesn't always mean that we are actually live. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Are we live? We'll know in a moment when everyone joins in. Hello, everybody. Oops, I guess I can move my keyboard out of the way. I think we're live. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. Yes, I guess we are live. I see some of our wonderful friends joining in. I'm live. Okay. Good. Good. All right, so we'll wait a couple of minutes for everyone to join in. It is cold today in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, it is. What is the temperature right now? It is 41 degrees right now in good old Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So it is cold. So I am frigid right now down, and I'm in the basement of our house, which is underground because literally the window that's right here above here is above ground, but the rest is not. So let's see here. Okay. So hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, it shipped already. Good. Yeah, they were working on a lot. You might hear the heat turn on, which I think it is right now. It is yeah, they were working really hard on that stuff today. Yes. So, a lot of that stuff should have shipped already. So, you should have gotten a email blast this evening. If you are not part of the Brutus Monroe email club, I guess you could call it, make sure that you sign up. Go to brutusmonroe.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and put your email in, or there's like a pop-up for your email as well, so that you can get all the emails. The reason I'm saying that is there was an email that went out today, and that email was for all of the new things that went into the clearance department of Brutus Monroe. There are some card stocks that are 10 cents. I mean, we're talking like really inexpensive things in there. So that is one thing that I wanted to tell you about. Are you crafting at my desk? Oh, that's what you did tonight. Well, that's great. I love that. No, but I will be doing some masking because I was not into the whole like designing stencils that went with. I was not into the whole designing stencils that went with the stamps, and then I started designing them. And I can't stop. So you might see a new one coming out like every other day. Every other day, and all signed a card. Yes, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, Cat? I think that's so great. Yes, isn't that fantastic? So yeah, that is. Make sure if it is your birthday month, make sure that you put your birthday information into the oh, Penny, it deleted your thing again. I don't know why. It literally says message deleted by the Google moderator team. I don't know why it does not like those. Maybe it's a longer link that it doesn't like. I don't know, but it just popped up on my end and said message deleted by Google moderator team. So I don't know why it keeps deleting those things. I mean, it has to do something because it lets you keep your other link up there, didn't it, the other night? I think. It did take Tamitha today. Oh, well, there you go. That's so weird. Well, happy 50th, Amy. Is that Amy? Yeah, Amy. Happy 50th. That's great. Okay. So let's see here. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about tonight. So I wanted to show you first my haul. So my birthday. Oh, perfect. Yeah, see if that works, Penny. I don't know. So today, it's probably because now Google wants you to pay to post a link on your own. I mean, it's not my own YouTube channel. I understand that it's owned by Google, and they don't have to provide me with any type of an avenue to speak to you on. But Google just provided the place. I provided the entertainment, so I feel like they should allow us to post what links we want. But I mean, it is what it is. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I got with my. I went on a little tiny birthday spending spree. It was a tiny one. Simon Says Stamp sent out an email, and Simon Says Stamp does carry Brutus Monroe products, but they sent out an email. And when they sent out the email, I was hook, line, and sinker. Let's just say I had already taken my nighttime melatonin gummies, and I am very susceptible to purchasing when I take my melatonin gummies. So I wanted to share that haul with you because I know that y'all like hauls just as much as I do, and you might be interested in what I buy, what crafty stuff I purchase. It was deleted by the Google moderator team, Penny. Huh. Let's see if it lets me post it. I wonder, was it not letting her post anything on Maymay's? All right, let's see. Let's see if it deletes mine. If it deletes mine, we're in big trouble. Okay, so so let's take a look at what. Yeah, it was like half sleep shop. It was. I mean, the melatonin gummies are the greatest thing that ever happened to me because it's hard for me to shut my brain off at night because I have so many gajillions of ideas going through my mind, constantly going through my mind, and I have to shut my brain off sometimes. So that helps a lot. So this is, so I got this little coupon code thing, which I think is so cute. I think we're going to start doing these in our orders. We haven't done these in a while, but this is $5 off your next order. So if you want to use that code, tweet 42. That will get you $5 off your next order. It didn't delete mine, so that's good. It didn't delete mine. Alright, so these are the things I got. So first I got this stamp. It is called Center Cut Fancy Flower. I just really wanted it because I love these background stamps. I really want to do these background stamps someday at Brutus Monroe, but I like it because this piece pops out. And I just thought that was so cool that this piece comes out of it. I want to do like a shaker or something, and maybe we'll use some of these products one day coming up, but that is what I got. So I got this stamp. It's like a big giant clink. It finally let me post links after I signed out, went in and added myself as a mod again. That's so weird. So weird. Alright, so that is the first stamp that I purchased. And I think all of this was like $100, I think. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Oh, what the heck. Okay, it's not going back in. We'll do that later. We don't have time. We have Brutus Monroe stuff to do too. I bought this. It was also, I mean, all of this stuff was on sale. I don't even know if they even have any of this stuff anymore. So these are the, hi Shannon. I'll have to re-add, let me see it, well, I'm not going to do it right now. So these, oh yeah, these are photopolymer. These are the photopolymer sets. This is so weird to me how things are up, like, this could have very easily been like this and not upside down. It's it, regardless. So these are from Art Impressions, and I like them because they came with the dies. So there are some things that I always say that like I have to have the dies for, and then there are certain things that I just don't. It doesn't matter if I have the dies or not. So got this set. It's called Wedding Cake Set 5254. So I'm assuming that a lot of this stuff is probably. A lot of this stuff is probably being retired or something. That's why they have it on sale. I don't know how they do their sale stuff. We always do sale stuff just to make more room, which is why our clearance right now is there's so much stuff in clearance. Hold on, let me see if I can, hold on, Penny. Let me see if I can remove you and add you again and see if it'll fix it. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I got this one. I don't have Dina Cowell stamps, but I would love to get them. Dina is actually, has become a friend of mine, so that's something that I would like to bring on. Hold on, Penny. Okay, hold on. Alright, I just made you a moderator and made you a moderator again, Penny, so we'll see if it works. I got these thinlits that I know are old news, but I had to, hi Ann, but I had to order them because as most of you know, love the Tim Holtz stuff. So what I always do is it tells you to cut here. I don't know why it tells you to cut here. I always cut here, where it's actually perforated, and then I just stick that inside. So what I'll do is this. Oh, I love that. So I will, because see, these dies come in these envelopes. So what I do is I'll just pop this in here. Nope, still deleted it, Penny. We're gonna have to figure it out. So I place this inside of here because then I can see what it is. And these are those dies. So I don't know, it's Halloween. You'll see I got a lot of Halloween. So you'll see many of these items are Halloween. Many. Oh, thank you, Tamitha. It's probably a mistake. It has to be a mistake. There's no way that it's not. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop these back in here. Okay, so I got those. Yeah, see if you could post a link, Kara. Alright, and then I got this. Would you guys like for us to carry Whimsy stamps? I think I want to carry Whimsy stamps. Would you guys like for us to carry them? I think I want to. I really like their stamps. So this is, the heck is this? Does this have a name? Oh, Screams in Vain. V-E-I-N. So this is a vampire and another vampire in a haunted house. And this says, life just sucks sometimes. Your screams are in vain. Don't be frightened. This won't hurt a bit. That's funny. Professional vampire, don't try this at home. Vampires that sparkle in sunlight, you can't be serious. I love that. Oh, it deleted yours too, Kara. It literally says, can you guys see where it says message deleted by Google Moderators team? It doesn't make sense. And then I got this one that I love. This is called Center Cut Geometric Pattern. I'm not going to pull this one out, but you can see that opens up too. I thought that was really cool. I got these snowflake dies. I thought they were really pricey for the size they were, but they were like super on sale, so that's why I bought them. And these are paper snowflakes dies. I mean, they're decent size, but ours were a lot bigger for that price, so I know that sounds terrible, but it's the truth. Ours were, I wanted them to be a little bit bigger, but these, for the price that I got these ones for, I thought they were a great price. I think it's tough because I know what things, slip of your tongue, what did I say? What did I say? So this is, I like it though, I love them. I love snowflakes. Snowflake dies, I can never have enough. More Halloween, I know you're shocked. More Halloween, this is Picture Book Caramel Apple. So this is like a little caramel apple die. See, it's a little, and it's all connected, but I love it. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. Fun. I think that was like $1 or something. I got another one of these, and I thought this one came out of the center, but it doesn't. That's okay though. I don't think it does. Hold on. Let me take a closer look. You know, I'm 36 now. I gotta get up close to the stamp. Nope, it doesn't come off, but I just thought this was super pretty, super cute. Not Halloween, but I still loved it. Oh, this is a Brutus Monroe product, so we're going to put this to the side. Oh, and I got this. This is, what is this called? Spiderweb. Shocker. Spiderweb, so I thought this was super fun. I got this from their sale. Yep. I was telling everybody I took my melatonin gummies, 2 of them, knocked my behind out and started ordering stuff that I shouldn't have been ordering. Well, I guess I could because it was my birthday. And then I got this. This is called Worn Wallpaper. I have no idea what this even is. I just was on a Halloween kick, so I was like, let me buy this. Another Tim Holtz thing. Worn Wallpaper, a gathering of textured, vintage-inspired, salvaged wallpaper. So is this like... What is this? Hold on. I think this is supposed to like actually feel like wallpaper. We're going to start getting in some of the Advantage stuff at Brutus Monroe. Oh, it really... I'm pretty... I think this is just... I think it's paper with texture on it. Sorry, you know, I have to sniff everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just paper with texture on it. I mean, it's gorgeous, but I thought for sure it was going to be like, and I know this sounds crazy, but, you know, with Tim Holtz, I thought this was going to be like, almost like thought it was going to be wallpaper. I mean, it's still beautiful, and it's gorgeous. I'm going to use it for Halloween stuff, but I thought for sure that it was going to be, like wallpaper, you know? And this must have been the Halloween collection because it has a spot. Oh, it does say Halloween. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. I like that. I mean, and I know I had to smell it like a weirdo, but I had to smell it because I wanted to see, because like wallpaper would have had a distinctive, almost like fabric-y smell, but it was just pictures of wallpaper. But it's still pretty. Yep, it must be paper. I thought it was like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was going to be, because it really does, I mean, he is the master of illusion, right? It does look like wallpaper. I like this one. I didn't see this one, but this one almost looks like it has bats on it. Do you see that? Love that. Alright, and then last but not least, I had to have these. These were like really, really, really on sale, and I am really excited that I grabbed them because I didn't know they were going to be this big. So these are from Fun Stamper's Journey. This must be a newer Fun Stamper's Journey thing because it has their new branding on it. And these are, I mean, these are a really good size. I don't know if they still have these. These are like our envelopes, but I don't know how I feel. I don't like how this is like a lot. It doesn't need to be, where's our envelope? Do I have one here? I don't think I have one here, but our envelope, it's like stops here. Like this is a lot to, I mean, I know that's so silly, but packaging, I'm a packaging fiend. Alright, so, oh yeah, these are nice. These are going to be a lot of fun. I like that. So, you got to see the illusion the folks in the door. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's put this away. And then I think this one, so this one is called Spooksville Die Set. And then this one is called Let's Be Frank. And I'm thinking, oh, so here we go. Good, there's a picture. So this does a, oh my goodness, I love that. So I guess, oh, this was open. So, I guess, so this does the Frankenstein, which these are all Frankenstein pieces, and then I guess there was just an extra, so these are the bolts, this is his necktie thing, eyeball, so I guess the witch's hat and shoes were just an added bonus. I like it. It's cool. It's really cool. A huge thank you to everyone that is partaking in clearance right now. That's awesome. We do have a warehouse sale coming up because we have a lot of things that we've got to move through because we have new stuff coming. So there's some warehouse stuff coming up. All right. So that's what I got. Now on to Brutus Monroe items, what we're going to do tonight. So, number one, these came back in stock. So many of you have been asking when this will come back in stock. This is one of our best-selling items. Sorry, I got real close to the mic. Best-selling items of all time, history, period, end scene, done in the history of Brutus Monroe. And these are the stamp grid mats. They're 14 inches by 8.5 inches. There are 25 individual sheets, stamp grid mat used for protecting your work surface. You get 25 in a pack. They are so inexpensive. I want to say it's $6.99. I don't know. We're going to have to look. But I think these are $6.99. Just insanity. So these are just such an incredible price point. They are back. I'm really excited because we used to print these on site at Brutus Monroe. And unfortunately, we don't have the ability to print them on site anymore because of how many we're printing. So we now order 10,000 of these at a time, like 10,000 sheets. And the problem with that is, well, not the problem, the solution, I guess you could say, is we now have to have them printed off-site. We used to be able to do them, on site, but we just can't anymore. So it's a really good size. It's about legal size, the paper, and it's just like perfect. You can mess it up. You can get all sorts of stuff all over it, and you just throw it away. $6.79 for subscribers. I mean, you really can't go wrong. All right, so then, oh, hi, Benson. Benson's down here. When did you sneak down here, Benson? He's laying. And I know you guys don't know what it looks like down here, but there's a big couch right next to me. It's a giant sectional, and that over there is where I play my video games. So that's where I play my video games, and he is laying on the couch right now, having the time of his life because there's a blanket. I wish you could see him, but I won't be able to turn the camera that way. So there's a blanket, and he is obsessed with the blanket. Obsessed. He's laying on it right now. So another thing that we might use tonight if we use this die, this is another little thing I got myself for my birthday, is this thing. So this is the magnetic pickup tool. This is new from Spellbinders. We ordered cases and cases of them because I knew that you all would love this. So this is for something like this. So you see how, and I know like with me, I sometimes, will have a hard time grabbing up these smaller dies just because I can't, I don't have, the fingernails and stuff to grab them. So we brought in this. Now this is they market it for, hi Benson. Do you want to come over here and say hi to everybody, or are you staying on the couch? Why are you sneezing so much? Because you were rolling around on the blanket. That's why. So, hold on. Let me get my scissors. What? Do you want to come over here? Do you hear him sneezing? So this is it. The way it works is it grabs. See how it grabs your die, and then all you do is press the button, and it lets it go. So if you so this is if you lose a die, I mean, heck, if you lose an earring, but especially these little ones, see, pick them up, and then you take it, you press the little button, and it's really easy. I thought the button might be difficult to press, but it's really easy. Grab your die, press, and release. I love it. I think it's something that's, I think it's really great. I think I'm going to use it often. I have no idea what Pokemon Snap is. I have no idea. My little Chihuahua loved blankets, especially fleece ones. Oh my goodness, I love that, Nikki. Yeah, it's a fleece. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but he loved it. So, yeah, so you can pick up, I mean, I could pick up this die in the package. But it's great, so you can, so that's really cool. So, alright, so what we're going to do tonight, and that is available now. Unfortunately, we can't post a link, but it's under, I think it's made for foil press dies, but I'm going to use it for everything. I'm going to use it for everything. I mean, you could use it for foil press dies, but I was saying, we were talking about it today in the store, well, and hold your scissors too. I think it's really cool, if like you lose an earring or something, you know, searching around on the floor. So alright, so what we are going to do this evening, or what my plan to do this evening is, if all goes to plan, is we are going to be creating a die, a stamp, rewind. We are going to be, whoops, oh my goodness, I almost dropped that. We are going to be creating a stamped, where did I put my, to figure out where I put my Misty. I couldn't have gone far, so don't worry. Oh, Benson is drinking water, I can hear him. Oh, I see it. We are going to be creating, I don't think we're going to use this die tonight, but the die is back in stock. We are going to be using this new guy. So this is the, this coordinates with this, because I told you I'm now obsessed with the stamp and die combo, the stamp and stencil combos. So, what we're going to do is we are going to create I think a really cool, let me pull this stamp off of here. I didn't pull it off the other night, it's horrible. It's not the other day, I loved it. Oh, that's so cool. Ugh. Oh my goodness, that's a big stamp. Alright, so we are going to create a slimline card with a couple of different flowers. Okay? Maybe it'll let you, maybe it'll let you, what, Christina? Oh, and I forgot to bring home my acrylic block. That's okay. That is okay. Alright. So, we are going to do a slim line, so I'm going to position it just like so. And I think we're going to do a couple of different jars going across the bottom, and I want to show you something cool. Nope, I don't see a link. I'm going to show you something cool. So we're going to start on this side, and I'm going to do one jar. I want to make sure this kind of stays in place. So I'm going to do one jar, and I'm going to show you something really cool about how this stencil works. So we're going to be able to build this incredible background, with literally almost no effort. So we're going to start with this jar. Okay, can you see that? Oh, I'm going to pull it back up. Hold on. Yes, it's $35 to get the whole bundle. Now, if you got the if you have the homegrown inspiration box, I think it's homegrown happiness. If you have the homegrown happiness inspiration box, you are not going to want to get the whole thing because you already have half of it. You just want to get the stencil. Alright, so now what we're going to do is in this stencil set, see? So in the stencil set, you get these masks. See that? So what that will allow me to do is I could take this mask, and they're reusable masks, right? So you don't have to worry about cutting them out, which I think is brilliant. Not to pat myself on the back, but pat. I don't think I've ever seen a reusable mask, yet at least. Now, I'm sure there'll be plenty of them very soon, but I have not seen a reusable mask. So, I thought this would be pretty cool because I'm always looking for, I always want to make masks, but I don't want to deal with all that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with that. So all I'm doing is putting a little piece of tissue tape on the back, just kind of hitting it a little bit with my finger so it's not super, super sticky. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place that right there, okay? And then I'm going to stamp another jar, but this next jar that I'm going to stamp, I want it to be just a little bit higher because why not, right? So I'm going to go ahead and place that there. Lift up here. Whoopsies. There we go. Oops. Let's put our mask back down. We got to put our mask back down. It's stuck to it. But that's okay. It's because the mask isn't really stuck to the paper. It's stuck more to the foam, and it doesn't like stick into the foam. So there we go. So now let's hit this with our. That's okay. I'm sure we can get you a new set if we needed to. So this is what you'll do. So now you can just go ahead and place this right on here. Okay. And then we'll do it. I always do it twice. If you have your MISTI out, why not? That's what I say. Always stamp it twice if you got your MISTI out. You're already halfway there. Alright, so now I'm going to be able to take my mask off, and now watch. Just be gentle, because we did use the tissue tape. Isn't that so cool? I think it's really cool. I hope you all think it's really cool too, because I really thought it was cool. I really thought, when I was working on it today, I really thought it was cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mask this one. Just make sure you're very careful with your masks, because obviously the masks are going to... Let me grab my... Hold on. Let me grab my... This is going to be a nightmare if I don't get my... Let me grab my... I need my microfiber cloth, because... See this? Speaking of messy, see this guy? I need this guy, or else we're going to be in big, big, big trouble when it comes to getting stuff all over everything. So let's go ahead and hit that, and then we can kind of hit that real quick. All right, so now we're going to move our stencil over. And this one, I mean, we can actually even move this up a little bit. Make our jar a little bit lower this time. We'll do it this low. Okay. And now that you kind of get the gist of it, I'm going to ink it up here. Now, you don't have to ink up the whole thing, you know. Just ink up as far as you need inked. Press down. Link it up really quick again. Okay. Make sure you get a good impression. And then, this is what I would do, is I would just go in and, you know, pull that ink down off of there. Clean this off and pop up your... See how perfectly that... Isn't that so cool? I think it's the coolest thing. Alright. So then, I will go in and hit it one more time. We're going to do one more jar. This one we'll do, I think, the highest up, and then I think we'll do one on its side, okay? Like one that had fallen over. So I think we'll do this one up as the highest one up. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and ink this guy up here. I mean, it makes it so simple, right? I mean, how simple... Shut up. How simple could it be? I mean, I know that there are so many of you, and this is something that I hear about all the time, and I get it, believe me. When I first started doing all this, it was very difficult for me as well to get this masking just right. I mean, you have to cut them out, and you have to, it just wasn't, certainly wasn't easy, and it doesn't get, I don't think it gets any easier, really, to tell you the truth. The more that you cut out masks, I don't think it gets any easier. If anything, I think it gets harder because it gets more, you get more, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you get a little bit more, you become a little bit more of a perfectionist. Alright, and it doesn't get easier. So, now for this one, I think we'll just turn this one on its side, because why not? I mean, a jar can fall over, right? Right? I think. Alright, so this is masked again. We have our mask here. Now we just take this and we are going to hit it with some ink. Stamp it once. We'll do it twice because, again, we're using our Misty, so why not? Now, you could, of course, go in now and do a second impression stamping on the back a little bit lighter, and maybe we'll do that another day, where it makes everything just a little bit lighter, because then it gives the illusion of it actually being glass, but we don't need to get into all that tonight. It's really, we can just do it so that they're layered. Now, we're probably going to start doing this with a lot more of our stamps because I think it makes sense, right? So now, again, we lift up our mask. You can keep your little piece of tape on there, removable tape if you want. I just use tissue tape. And look how cool that background is. I mean, that took what? 2 seconds? Not even? Right? Trying to find a video today looking at all the ways we did things, and then you create... I try to make stuff as easy as I can. I mean, I make it easier for me, and then just hope it works for you too. That's what my idea is, Robin. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, all right. So next we need some flowers, right? But when we stamp the flowers, we want other flowers included as well. So the way that we'll do that is, so we'll start with a flower right here, right? So this will be our first foreground flower. Okay. So I think that this first flower will be good, probably about right there. Whoops. And this is just going to make life so much easier. So this is our first foreground flower, so we're going to go ahead and tap that down. Okay. Grab our ink. Whoops, let me put my mask on there. Grab our ink. And stamp her down. And I just love this. Love this stamp set. And then, don't worry, we're going to do our stems too. But the stems really are generally behind the flowers, so we'll have to use a mask, right? Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that's stamped. We're just, basically what we're doing is we're creating a quick scene, right? I mean, that's what I think we're doing. We're creating a quick scene. So, clean off our stamp real quick here. And then we're going to have to find the mask that matches this stamp, which should be pretty easy because, again, we get the masks in this set. So let's see if I'm lucky and I grab the right one. I don't think I grabbed the right one. Hold on. Don't you worry, I'll figure it out. If nothing else, I will certainly figure it out. Oh, there we go. Well, I'll be darned. I figured it out. So, there's the one that matches that one. So now what we'll do is we can actually do the stem and the next flower at the same time, right? I know this is a lot of excitement for one night. I need you all to hang on. I need you to all to brace yourselves for impact because this is fun. I think this is a lot of fun. So all right, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to now grab this mask. And this could not be easier. It's all part of the same system, right? So I did kind of hit that with a little bit of, just with my hand to kind of de-stickify it a little bit. All right, so now what we're going to do is we'll grab our stem. It doesn't really matter which stem we use, but we'll grab our stem. So I think we'll use this stem. Okay. So we'll grab our stem and gently, because we don't want it to. It's gonna always try to lift up your mask the first time, just because it really wants to stick to that mask. We'll just make sure that's still in the right place, and it is. Okay, and then we'll grab our next flower. So I think the next flower that would be great here will be this flower. Yeah, you got to de-stickify it, right? De-stickify it. So this is our next flower. So we'll just place our next flower right here. And remember, we have our mask down. That this mask is really gonna help us with everything because the masks are reusable. I mean, you can reuse these masks a million times if you wanted to. Just make sure that's placed right, and it looks like it's good to go. So now what we'll do is, again, this is going to make you, we need a Brutus Monroe clear glaze, mister. You're going to see one very soon. Very, very soon. We have a clear glaze and a matte glaze coming. I think next month, actually. It's funny you would mention that. I'm pretty sure it's next month. Yeah, I think it is next month. A clear glaze and a matte glaze that are coming. And they're great. I actually think they're already packed. They're already packed and ready to go. They're just not, you know, we can't release everything at once. I wish we could, but we can't. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab this color off of the mask real quick. I would suggest for your first time doing this off of your project, and being careful, but now you'll see, so I'll lift this up and watch the magic. You ready? Gently, gently, gently. Now it's behind! And look, now this is going down inside of that jar. Oh, I think it's so cool. Yes, a matte glaze. Yes, yes, yes. And that was a request of mine. I said I really want a matte glaze, and poof, here we are. Alright, so now for my next trick, gotta grab this, so I'm going to grab this one's mask. And again, now when you get yours, just so you know, the masks are going to be, and you get all the masks. I mean, I'm talking, you're even going to get the masks that are these little tiny leaves. You're even going to get those. So let's see. And speaking of one, here's a tiny little leaf here. Alright. There we go. We'll set these up here because I know I'm going to need them. Yes, the matte glaze is, it's really going to be, you'll love it. You will love it. I promise you that, my friend. Okay. So we might need the jar, too, because I want to mask, I think I want to mask off this one flower. You'll see. So let's put the jar mask on. Again, all of these are reusable, so we're just popping on the masks. Really easy. I would say get yourself some repositionable adhesive. Our tissue tape works great. Just de-stickify it, right? That's all you got to do. I mean, I'm going to probably just keep this adhesive on here. And what I'll do is, when it starts to really de-stickify, what stencil? This is brand new. Oh, I should have said that. This stencil that I'm using right now is brand new. It's just releasing today. This is a brand new release. Just launched today. Alright, so let's pull this guy off of here. And don't worry, I will do a full thorough washing of these stamps later. Alright, so let's pop that guy on there. And the fun part's going to come when we start blending, because we're going to, don't worry, there's another part to this too. Oh, that's a great suggestion, Jen. Yes. Pixie spray would work great. Thank you for actually saying that. It would work great. Alright, so for our next flower, I want to use this one. And see how it would overlap these two pieces? And we really wouldn't want them to overlap because, oh, you ordered earlier. Oh, I must have missed your message. Did you get some good stuff? I bet you did. If I know you, you got some good stuff. Alright, so now we have those masks down. You see, you kind of see a slob kebab. I am a slob kebab. See, don't be a slob kebab. See how, but you can be a card dealer. There's going to be so many of you card dealers. I saw so many of those shirts ship out today. Oh my goodness gracious. Did I see so many of those shirts ship out today? It was so cool to see how many card dealer shirts are going to be worn. Alright, so again, we just got to press really well, not CPR. You don't need to perform CPR. Alright, and now we can pull up our masks. First we have to de-inkify them. Just be very careful when you're de-inkifying. Okay. And now we can lift off the masks here. Don't be a dirty stamper, yes. Oh, whoop, hold on. Missed a spot. There we go. Alright. I don't know if y'all are loving this as much as I'm loving it, but this is good. Alright. So now, what we'll do... And look, I love how that goes behind there. It's so good, so good. Alright, so now let's find this one, and then we'll have to prep for... Oh, ribbon and picks. Well, yeah, this is the time to get that stuff. Get that stuff while it's super on sale. Alright, and I think for this one, we'll maybe use... No. I think we'll use this little one. And just have it kind of... We'll make the stem go that away. We'll make the stem go that away. Alright. So we do need to mask this flower now. So, I put most of my masks up here. I think that's this one. Is it? It sure is, and they fit perfectly. I give you a link to the stencil. I know. Well, I think you can post it, Penny. It just doesn't. You got to grab the link quick. You can post it. You just gotta grab that link quick. That's the problem. I think we can post it. It's just doesn't stick around long. All right. So again, we're going to place this. So we'll place this flower right here. Okay. Ink her up. We're going to be on our way. And look at this beautiful scene that we're creating in, seconds. Okay. Wow. I love this a lot. I really do. These masks and stencils. Now remember, you get everything. You get it all in one. It's all a part of the same kit and caboodle. You don't have to get, oh, it shifted a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. It'll still be just as beautiful. It'll still be beautiful. We'll just blend it with we'll blend that one with a darker shade. So it kind of... Well, it caught you both. It sure did. Darn it. Alright, so we're going to gently peel off our mask there. There we go. 18 seconds. Huh. It's just crazy. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we are going to oh wait, I learned a trick for this. Who taught me this trick? I can't remember. But what you do is if you have to use a Misty, you grab yourself a piece of acetate. This is a trick. Grab a piece of acetate and you position your stamp on the acetate, like so. Your stamp should be really, really clean though. Okay, and then it'll stay, and then you pull the acetate off, and it will go right to where you want it to be. Which I think is a great tip. I think I learned that from Miss J. McGuire. Oh, it shifted, but that's okay. We can put it. We can figure out where it's supposed to go. Oh, that looks pretty good to me. We're on our last bit anyway. All right. All right. There we go. And now all of our stamping and masking is complete. And look at how fun. Let's pull this away. Pull this away. Look at how quick. I mean, I think it was pretty quick and easy. I mean, it took a little bit longer because I was demoing and showing you how this works. But isn't that cool? I think that's super cool. I love it. Okay, so now my link is still up. Well, great. Perfect. All right, so now look what else you get. So you get the reverse of it too. So we can go in and we can blend these pieces as well. Right. All right, so let's start by... I need some more. Thank goodness those mini brushes are coming in tomorrow because Papa needs some more. Because I only have I only have 6 of them because that's what she sent me, and I will be purchasing more tomorrow. Slob kebab. Slob kebab is one of my favorite words ever. I actually, we're going to have some aprons for the Create Your Own Ending event. For the Create Your Own Ending event that says slob kebab on them. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is so that I can be a slob kebab, because I'm definitely a slob kebab when it comes to blending, is I'm just going to tape this all off, kind of all the way around. I'm still going to be kind of careful though. Okay. So there you can see I kind of just masked off that area, okay, and then this is lined up perfectly. So I will start with red. Oh no. We have to change off my labels. Forgive me. Forgive me, Taylor. I'll just have to clean out the brushes, that's all. I'll just have to clean them out. It's okay, as long as they're within the same family. Although I might not even have... Of course, it's the last one. I do have bee sting. So at Robin's advisement, we are going to do rainbow jars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, and we're just gonna gently add some color in. I should have tapped that off first on my grid, but I didn't. But that's no big deal because we'll just make it a little bit heavier on this side. And of course, you can go back in and you can touch up your little stem and make that green or whatever you would like. Okay, so there's our first one. Done, right? So now we'll do orange. And I'm actually just going to use the same brush because there's not, I mean, we could clean it off and we'd be here all night, but I'm just going to use the same brush because I think we'll be okay. Because it is orange. So we'll lift this up and look now. It's perfect! I love it! Alright, so now let's do the next one. And of course, since it's the same one, we can just place this right on top. Now you're going to say, Christopher, oh my goodness, what do I do? It's going to overlap. Now, if that's going to bother you, what you would do is you would grab your mask. So what you would do is you would just grab your mask like we used before and pop this right underneath like this. Okay? I'm not going to because they're glass, so you would see them through regardless. Okay? So you would see them through. So, that is, it's going to be really cool. Really, really cool. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to make things really, let's see. Michael just sent me a text message. He is at a crafty retreat. And I wanted to send him a picture of what we're working on. Okay, so next we'll do Guppy, which is like an orangish, yellowish orange. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. And now, again, we'll start with our heavier color on the edge here, just like we did before. And then just blend that all out. And you can just be lighter on this side. See how that's blending into a lighter? And you can really, I mean, create your own ending, you know? Create your own ending. It's kind of our thing around here. You do you, and, I'm sure everybody, I promise you, everyone will love it. And if they don't love it, do we really need that type of negativity in our lives? Nope. Out. Out, out, out. Be gone. But I think this is really, really fun and really, really, truly, really simple. Alright, so let's find ourselves a yellow. So we will use Slippery when wet, which is a really pretty yellow. Oh, yes. And look. Robin, it's gonna be our rainbows. Okay, so now we'll do yellow. And again, we don't have to worry about masking it off. You can mask it off if you want, but why? You don't need to, You don't need to. Alright, we're really picking up a lot of color. This is gorgeous. Alright. Again, we're going to start with our heavier color on the side, and then just blend, blend, blend. It could not be simpler. See that? Pretty simple, right? Thanks, Robin. Well, listen, you had the idea. I kind of had the idea floating around in the back of my mind, but when you said rainbow jars, I had an idea of kind of what I wanted to do, but then when you said rainbow jars, I said, yep. Hi, Carrie. I said, yep, that was it. All right, so next we will do green. And again, I honestly think, oh no, I have a green one. Let's not get too crazy with that brush any further. I do have a green one. So we'll do Later Gator. I love these little brushes. Did a lot of y'all order these? Again, heavier color towards the right side because we're pretending that is where our shadow is. We're going to pretend that the light is coming from this direction. And I really love this grid map because I can really, truly tap color off and come back. Alright, there's the green. And next we'll do a blue. Or, I think actually we'll do Minty Fresh. So it's like a bluish green. Because I really like the Minty Fresh. Alright, so there's our last color. And then, turn this to the side. We'll grab our Minty Fresh. 3 packs, good. Yeah, I think there's a lot of you that got them. I think there was quite a few. I mean, I know I got some. I don't think we have that many left, actually. Alright, so the darkness would be coming from this top portion now. Because again, the shadows would be up in this general direction. And then we're just going to blend our color down. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. And, the sky's the limit, really. Just add some color. It's really kind of tricky to take color away, but it's not impossible, because you really could go in and spritz some water if you wanted to, and things would naturally lighten up, but just go easy. Go easy when you're first starting and figuring out blending and colors and things like that. It's not a race. It really isn't. Robin. Well, you're going to have to let Mary know that she's on her own. Because these are, I know that I tell you all the time that I will not tell you that I love something if I really don't love something, and they're brilliant. They're brilliant. They really are. They're genius. the sizing. The bigger ones, I mean, if you notice, we've carried the bigger ones for a while, and although I think they are great, I haven't used them because I really, when I'm doing larger blending, I need like a big, I need the big blender, and I use the Pink and Main one, and, hopefully soon a Brutus Monroe one, but I just never thought it was necessary to have the bigger ones. But these smaller ones, they're the bee's knees. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this off, this flower. So I'm starting a flower, and I'm going to start with purple on this end, because I feel like purple would, and I'm just masking all this off. I'm just using some washi tape. Okay, and now we'll grab, we'll do some purple. So, I think it's called Crown Me. Yep. I think this flower might be, I don't know, we'll look. So Crown Me, and we're just going to do kind of a light shading, because it doesn't, I mean, you can go in and I'm talking, you could really shade if you wanted to. I just think I just want to do some light color. Okay, so there's our Crown Me. Yes, some purple. I haven't done purple in a while. So there's the Crown Me. So now what we do is we can just lift that up, and look. It's perfectly, now I did overstamp, don't, hush. I know what you're thinking, you overstamp, but that's okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's okay. Everyone, you overstamp sometimes. But I still think it's great. Alright, so now this one we're going to do, I really feel like this one should be orange. So what we'd have to do with this one, so remember I said, so this is masked. So what we'll do is I will take the mask for that one. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it this one? No, we don't. I mean, the thing is, I say this all the time, if you want, we don't do gold crowns here. We don't. So, whoa! Oh my goodness, that mask flew clear across the darn room. Alright. So what we're going to do is I'm going to attach that mask on, because we don't want the over blending. And that's how easy this is. I mean, you just grab your mask and pop it on there. All right. You can carry. It's available right now. And I'm sure that someone will be able to post the link, but it will not stay very long. We learned tonight, unfortunately, that the links do not stay very long. Although our incredible moderators will try to put them up, they don't stay long. So, what I'm going to do here where this jar is, I'm not going to mask the jar. I'm just going to be careful around there. But you could, okay? You could. Actually, if you just click the link down below, it's one of the first things at the bottom. Alright, so I think we'll do pink for this flower, because, I mean, we need everything to be rainbow. Oh, good, Robin! So I expect the next time that I see the two of you, you'll be wearing them. So see, I'm just going to be careful. See how you can really, with these new blending brushes, you can be much more careful around areas than you could with the larger ones, which is another thing that I love about them. Okay, so I think we got enough color on there. Oh, she said she's just... Sorry it disappeared so fast. It did. Okay, Kara. Now everyone... The great thing is everyone is... Oh, awesome, Tabitha. Now everyone is posting links and hoping that they don't go away. Alright, so now... Lift this up. And look. It perfectly masked it. I love it so much. I know I'm a big goofball, but I really do love this stuff. I mean, I guess I'm in the right business if I love it right. But it's just so cool. So cool to me. Alright, so gotta find, sorry, I'm in overdrive right now because I have all of my, got all of my pieces out. There it is. There, yeah, if you just post back to back, perfect. Alright. So, let's see. Let's do, look at how fun this is. I just think it's so fun. And I hope you do too. So I think we'll do a blue for this one. Because why not? And this, I believe, nope, this one. This is half the fun, is lining up the ones that fit in there. Okay. I mean, the thing is, there's gotta be something that we can do about it. I'll send in a thing to Google as well. Because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I could get it if, like, we were posting, like, bad links or something, but we're not. Alright, so we'll do clear skies. Ooh, Tamitha, yours went quick that time. Alright, so we got clear skies. This is going to be I think this is going to be so pretty. Oh, perfect, Kara. That was quick. Alright, so clear skies. And then I think the last one we'll do will be the lighter pink shade. I think that'll be good. Working on a possible fix. Okay. Alright, so now last but look at how this is. I mean, this is, I mean, we did this with one stamp and one stencil. Whole thing. One stamp and one stencil. I love it. I really do. Could not be easier. Alright, so now, oh, we don't have to mask this off at all. We can just mask this off now. We'll do our last one, and I think our last one, again, is going to be that lighter pink shade. It's just so weird that it just started doing that, you know? I don't know, though. Alright, so Rosy Cheeks will be the last one. And this is that really, really, really pretty light pink. And I just remembered that I had some alabaster on this brush, but we should be okay. It'll just kind of meld together. We do not, Nikki, but we will soon. You'll have to stay tuned, my friend. We're going to have lots of surface stuff back very soon. Gargoyle, it's funny you would mention Gargoyle. That is one of my absolute favorite colors that we ever did. One of my favorites. Ooh, that's a pretty color too. You broke it last night. I was going to say, it really. Alright, so I love this so much. Alright, so now for the finishing touch, I think what we're going to do is we will hit it with a sentiment. Right? We shall hit it with a sentiment. Now let's see, what sentiment do we want to do? Because we made it this far. How long have I been on? So, I mean, how fun. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. Hold on, let me put my inks away. I'm getting ahead of myself. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Oh yeah, I have to, oh, I don't have a little brush for the stems. We'll have to do the stems. Oh no, I have something I can use for the stems. I'm going to use one of the, we actually just these are now for sale. I'll show you. I know a lot of you got them. So I think thank you will be sufficient for this, because I do want to thank all of you for sticking with me while we built this card. And it's not even going to be technically a card yet, because I just put on a card base, which I don't have sitting on my desk, so we'll have to finish this up maybe tomorrow. Oh, and also, just so you know, the conversation clippings floral phrases, one that you all were asking about, I mean literally almost every day. We're asking about those. They are now up on the website, but we don't have a ton. We don't have a ton of them left. Okay. So there's that. There's that. There's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually grab. So remember, did any of you guys get these from the Monroe Madness? We have these on the website now. I'm going to use this to color in the stems, because it is water-based, so I think it'll lend itself really well to the Simon Hurley inks, because they will... See that? Oh, it's working out so great. Yep, there you go. Conversation Clippings Floral. They're called Floral, because since this is a water-based marker, it kind of pushes Simon's ink out of the way. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but the thing is, the good thing is since this is glass, allegedly, what would happen is this glass would be, it would be knocked, you would be able to see the color through it anyway. Now, the piece de resistance that would be really cool is if you went in, and I don't have enough acetate here for this, I'd have to go pillage some from the Brutus Monroe studio store. But the piece de resistance would be if you were to take some acetate and then take your die, so this is the die that fits this, and cut out these little pieces, and then just place them on top, so it really gave a really good, cool look at whatever you want. But I really love that. Do you love it? I mean, I love it. I hope you love it. I really, really love it. So that is what we did with the conversation clippings. So this is our conversation. Christopher, pull it together. This is what we did with the Homegrown Happiness stamp set. One of my all-time favorite stamp sets. And the brand new coordinating stencil and mask. So you do get the mask pieces with it, but this is what it looks like. Oh, let's put it on top of here. So if you already have the stamp, which I know so many of you do, I know so many of you already have this stamp, then you can just get this, because if you got it in the kit. I just think it's super cool. What do you think? I think it's really cool. I really love it. I think it's super, super awesome. Oh, thanks, Shannon. I think it's super awesome. It was really, really fun to put together. It did take a little bit of brain power, but I think that's something that's really fun about card making, is when you can really think outside of the box, and that's what this card made me do. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but literally by using, oh my goodness, my arm's gonna be rainbow. By having one stamp and one stencil. Oh, Carrie, well, it's gonna go into someone's order, so you might be yours. It'll go into an order tomorrow. So whoever ordered, whoever doesn't have an unfulfilled order, it might go in their order. Hello, Simon. So what was so simple and so easy about this was we were able to, it's a perfect segue, we used all of your inks for this, Simon, yes. Simon has been working very, very hard on top secret projects, which, actually, Simon, it's funny, I have to actually, are you available after this live? Because I have some grievances that I would like to air. Not with you, but, you know the grievances that I like to air. So, how easy was this? So I was able to stamp these out, and I stamped these with one of my favorite stamp sets. This was actually illustrated by our very own Chuck Carson. This is the Homegrown Happiness stamp set. And then I was able to use this brand new stencil set that coordinates with it, so you can see it works perfectly. So it fits right on top of those pieces. Is that the right one? Oh, I got lucky. It fits right on top of there. Okay, and then it also comes with all the masking pieces. So I was able to use the masking pieces. See this? So I was able to use all the masking pieces to mask these off. Yes, they do, Anna. Yep. So you get one stencil. So the whole piece. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It comes with 15 pieces plus the stencil, so 16 pieces total. Yep. And when you get yours, don't panic. It doesn't look pretty if the masks are in the front with the stencil. So I had the team, and they're probably like, oh, Christopher and his silly packaging demands. Your masks will be behind here. So your masks will not be on the front because I don't like the way it looks. So it will just look like a stencil, but when you flip it over, all of these pieces, can you see them in here, even these little leaves? All of these pieces will be inside. They'll all be just in the back, okay? So I think that's really cool. And we were able to, with one stamp and one stencil and a whole bunch of little masks, make this one layer. Now this is one layer, which I think is really cool. It's, you could obviously do multiple layers. You could pop some of these up. I mean, the sky's the limit. With this, with the die that you can also get, so this is the die that fits this, you could absolutely go in and you could make one of these popped up. You could put one of them on the acetate. You know me. Create your own ending. I mean, I don't want to continue saying that, but I won't stop. Because that's really what you can do. You can create your own ending here. So this is super simple, very easy. You saw me do it in no time at all. I think you'll have a lot of fun playing around with the new masking stencils. I do have plans to create some more. Oddly enough, the masking stencils actually take longer than anything else to do. And it's really simply just because of the fact that the masking stencils, or the masking stencils as well as the reverse of them, have to be very, very precise. So I'm fortunate that we have the lasers at Brutus Monroe, so I'm able to actually... oh, okay, Amy. Well, you never know. The funny thing is I don't choose what order they go in. I just give it to Courtney, and Courtney picks an order, and the card goes in. So, yeah, it's just a little more difficult to do the masking things because we're fortunate, like I said, at Brutus Monroe to have the lasers there, so I can literally go upstairs to the laser department and cut one out and see if it works. And if it works, we put them into production. If it doesn't, we go back to the drawing board. So this was a lot of fun to do. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day. This card looks real wonky because of it being like the grid was making it look weird. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to create something every single day. Does Courtney give you stickers? So the only thing that Courtney ever asks for, she's just as sweet as pumpkin pie, is stickers for your orders. So if you see your order and your order has a sticker on it, that means Courtney was one. We now have like 6 people that work on orders. So if you get a sticker on there, that's because Courtney wanted to make sure you got a real cute sticker on there. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the new invoice envelopes. So the invoice envelopes now will have all the important documentation that you get for your order. It's a big envelope. It has your invoice in it. It will have like a postcard if you get a postcard. It will have your birthday card if you have a birthday card. It will have freebies in it. I just think it's really cool. So always double check that envelope if you get an envelope. Some of the packages won't get an envelope because it just doesn't fit in the box. It usually, orders that are in boxes or bigger envelopes will have the envelope. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own rainbow mason jar card or, of course, your own ending. I appreciate you all more than you ever will know. I think that I'll be with you tomorrow. I have to look at the schedule. I know that I have big marketing meetings and all sorts of crazy meetings tomorrow, so I'll try my best, but make sure you hop on over to the website, take a look at these new items, but definitely take a look at the clearance section. Oh my word, there's so much stuff on there. There is 12 by 12 cardstock that is 10 cents. There are big, what are they called? We call them bulk packs for I think $5 of cardstock. It's crazy. So grab those items so we can make room for more stuff. Have a wonderful night. I love you, and I'll talk to you.